Now they coaches, cause they can't read all his motions. How the kid never switch codes, but he code switch. Staring down your team with a frozen, ice cold look that could end the summer solstice. Cause I'm more like the top dog, keep on running game in the game with a cost, y'all. I be calling plays from a plane while I'm off court, but we ain't the same, you a lame, I'm a mob star. I'm a top dog on a stat sheet, off court, but I call plays for the athletes. Laughing when the cop cars try to catch me, cause I rolled off in a taxi. Put my feet up, I'm relaxing, singing Figaro with no accent, while I pull strings from the streets in. Do it all with a straight face, I'm a kingpin.
IDMS is Airsoft meets real-world tactics. 5-on-5, you're in a kill house, you have attack and defend, and your only objective is to eliminate the other team as fast as possible within the time allowed.
Go to any first-person video game you can play in a public server. Just because it's, let's say, a 20-on-20, that's not a team of 20, it's a group of 20 individuals, and maybe one or two of them can carry them. So in this 5-on-5 format, it cannot be 5 individuals. The team that wins will be the team that actually works as an effective team. They have to have sectors of fire. They have to have pre-established duties and responsibilities. And if one member of that team strays away and decides to be an individual, the whole team will suffer.
Yeah, so even though these guys have a lot more Airsoft experience than your average rental player, that doesn't necessarily mean it translates over to what we're putting them into, which is IDMS. Because here at IDMS, it's a kill house. And when you now move from random barriers, random mazes, snake play, when you move all that and try to translate those skill sets to a kill house, it's a completely different world. Real world operators take weeks, months, maybe their whole life perfecting their craft, which is CQB, room clearing, house clearing, structure clearing. And to try to get airsofters to come over and experience this on a level similar to what an operator would face. So not only are they thrown into a world that they're not used to, they're thrown into a game where it's full auto, grenades are going off, and your ammo limitation really restricts you from just dumping the entire house. You can't just shoot, because if you run out of ammo, that's it. You're useless. There's nothing like it. Anything you've experienced before, I guarantee you, is different from what this is. There might be things similar, like you might have played Milsim at a rundown military housing complex, but I guarantee you it won't be what IDMS is. The way we structure these houses, it's meant to hurt and it's meant to excite you as a player.
Sounds sadistic.
Just a little bit. What you have is a design meant to challenge the player, and that's just something you don't get anywhere else.
So it's aggressive and violent by specific design.
By design. What you have in the heads-up display is you have the timer right in the middle, 3 minutes on the clock, and then you have on the left side the defending team, whichever team it may be. They have 5 players, all lit up white if they're alive, and they'll turn black once they go down. On the right side, you'll have the attacking team. You don't get a player count, but you have to understand they have 5 players and the revive rules are the same. So everybody has their first initial life, they have 1 down, and after they get revived, they have that last life, and if they go down again, they're dead for good.
Yeah. They hate when you elevate.
What's going on, guys? We have Team Biohazard here today. IDMS. Let's get it.
They hate when you elevate. Elevate. They hate when you elevate. Elevate.
How's it going? This is Ryan from TTG Airsoft. We've all been playing for years. Everyone's at a disadvantage, but that's fine. See you there.
That's a door.
That is a door.
One of the entry points to the arena. There's only 2, but here we go. So right now we just see all the defenders inside the house kind of positioned where they want to be, waiting for the attackers to make entry.
That's going to be a bad luck position for him later. It's under a ladder.
Oh, he might have already gone down since he's scooting around on his butt. That's what it looks like. It's probably like the Alamo of the building.
What you're going to see from a lot of these players is a lot of shooting positions from angles. So usually in a window like that, you don't want to be squared to it, which is going to be a lot of barricade shooting. That's going to make it a lot harder for the attackers to come in and get these kills.
Yeah, and keep in mind what you see on footage is a lot brighter than what you'll see visually in person. It's actually pretty dark, and a lot of these guys are hiding in the shadows and corners and stuff. You can see shadows bouncing off the walls as this player goes down. Yeah, on your butt, scoot to safety.
More guys playing barricades. One thing to point out is when a lot of these guys are behind barricades, you notice they're keeping their guns either at a high ready or completely on target, but you're not seeing a lot of drop muzzles. That's one of the big signs between the more experienced players and the less experienced players.
Oh, and this player goes down as he tries to get buddy medic, so he runs all the way around the corner.
What a champion.
Finds another down teammate. I don't know if he gets... Looks like he gets back up. Maybe they had one in the cubby hole right there. We have the attacker. 2 attackers. Still scooting around.
Scoot.
Finds his way in the Alamo. Last guy gets him up. And there's 40 seconds left on the clock.
It's a great look in Mod 3. Just throwing that out there.
So I don't know if I would stay in this room with my last man, but it's one way to do it. Now with 20 seconds on the clock, the attacking team is forced to make entry.
That's definitely Ryan.
Just looking through murder holes. There we go. We find the last man with 4 seconds left, and they finish it. And they cannot. Biohazard wins by holding it out in Alamo. So now we have TTG defending as Biohazard attacks.
Too early in the round for Ryan to start yelling. Good entry so far.
Yeah, you can see how hard it is to see the attackers without them. If they're not shining a light or shooting, it's really hard to see them. And that's just the design of this house. It's all backlit, so it's meant to be bright inside and dark outside.
You can always tell where Valiant is based on his hair. Like, oh, there he is, right there.
TCG loses 1 with 2 minutes left to go. Ryan's playing a very aggressive and gets taken down as well.
When in doubt, drop it all, kids.
So we have 2 guys holding down the front door for TCG. Valiant down, getting ready to go to safety to get back up.
Tactical butt scoot.
Finds a teammate. Crispy gets Valiant back up. And they're back to holding their corners.
Another one from TTG goes down right out of the window. Biohazard are doing a real good job of setting up a perimeter and just sort of picking guys off one by one. Looks like it's a Cloud making an entrance. About to see an exchange.
Throws a grenade. Uses the cover for safety.
That is not a fun place to be.
With 1 minute left, Biohazard really needs to make a push into the house. We still got 4 TTG players. Ryan goes down. 1 minute left. Attackers can now move the barrels.
Now you see in the shadows they're starting to move towards those barrels because they heard them crash. Valiant trying to do 2 things at once. Trying to cover that window and the doorway.
3 TTG members go down. 2 left. We have 1 hiding in the box.
Lots of yelling. Lots of hiding in boxes.
10 seconds left. No, sorry. 12 seconds left. Two seconds left. No one's gonna check the box, and the box wins it for TTG.
Box for the win.
Nice work, defenders. A lot happened in that last minute. Not one yelling from Ryan.
All right, Don, what do you think?
That was a good matchup. Whoever did a better job holding their corners took the round, it looked like.
They look a lot more even as a team than versus the one-on-one before. Have you seen Biohazard practicing more at N1?
No, I can't say I have. Everything that they've demonstrated today was just based off their previous accomplishments and skills.